and good day everyone. I am Sir Joshua Liwag Salvador and I'm here to discuss dividing multi-digit numbers. But before that, let us sing a song about our topic for today. Are you ready, class? Okay, let's sing.
One virgin pina colada, please. First divide the dividend by the divisor. We can fit two groups of 9 into 24. Multiply the 9 by 2 to get 18 in the mix. Write the 18 and subtract, the difference is 6. Then bring down the 3 and the process will repeat. When we do long division, we drop the B.
Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down.
Yeah.
That's how a quotient is found.
Next we divide 63 by 9. The quotient is 7, write it above the line. Multiply 9 by 7, we get 63. Then subtract the 63 to get 0, you see. We bring down the 2, which 9 does not go into. So write a 0 on the line, followed by remainder 2.
Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. That's how a quotient is found. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down.
And when there's a remainder, write R, followed by what's left over.
That's how a quotient is found.
The remainder that's left over can be further defined. R2 can be written as 2 over 9. Since 9 is the divisor, it's the whole. The remainder is the part, and that is its role. So 270 R2 is the quotient, and 270 and 2 nines is its equivalent.
Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. That's how a quotient is found.
That's how a quotient is found,
Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down.
The remainder can become the numerator, the divisor can become the denominator.
That's how a quotient is found.
That's how a quotient.
And now, let us first discuss what is division. The division is a method of distributing a group of things into equal parts. It is one of the 4 basic operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of arithmetic, which is give a fair result in sharing. The division is an operation inverse of application. If 3 groups of 4 make in 12 in multiplication, 12 divided into 3 equal group. Give 4 in each group in division. So, how to divide by a 2-digit number? How to divide by a 2-digit numbers? Dividing by a 2-digit numbers is a lot of like single division, but it does not take a little longer and some practice. Since most of us have not memorized our 47 times tables, this can take a little guesswork. But there's a handy trick you can learn to make it faster. So it also gets easier with the practice. So don't get frustrated if it seems slow at first. For today's discussion about dividing multi-digit numbers, let us use long division method. But there's a step how to divide multi-digit numbers with the use of long division method. Are you ready, class? Okay. So now, let us start. First, look at the first digit of the larger number. Write the problem as a long division long division problem, just like a simpler division problem. You can start by looking at the smaller number and asking, does it fit into the first digit of the larger number? Let's say you're solving 3,472 divided by 15. As that, does 15 fit into 3? Since 15 is definitely larger than 3, the answer is no. And we move on to the next step. The next step is look at the first two-digit number. Since you cannot fit a two-digit number into a small one-digit number, we'll look first for two-digit number of the dividend instead, just like we would regular division problem. If you still have an impossible division problem, you'll need to look at the first three digits but we don't need to in this example. Does 15 fit into 34? Does 15 fit into 34? Yes, it does. So we can start calculating the answer. The first number does not have to fit perfectly. It just needs to be smaller than the second number. The next step is use a little guesswork. Find out exactly how many times the first number fit into the others. You might know the answer already, but if you don't try making a good guess and checking your answer with multiplication. We need to solve 34 divided by 15, or how many times does 15 go into 34? So you are looking for a number you can multiply with 15 to get a number less than 34. So you're looking for but pretty close to it. Does 1 work? 15 times 1 is equals to 15, which is less than 34. But keep guessing, okay? Next, does 2 work? 15 times 2 is equals to 30. This is still less than 34. So 2 is a better answer than 1. Next, does a 3 work? 15 times 3 is equals 45, which is greater than 34. Too high. The answer must be 2. Next, write the answer about the last digit you need. If you set this up like a long division problem, this should feel familiar. So, since you were calculating 34 divided by 15, write the answer 2. So, on the answer line above the 4. The next step, multiply your answer by the smaller number. This is the same as a normal long division problem, except we'll be using two-digit numbers. Your answer was 2, and the smaller number in the problem is 15. So, we calculate 2 times 15. Calculate 2 times 15 is equals to 30. Write 30 underneath of the 34. The next step, subtract the two-digit numbers. The last thing you wrote when underneath the original larger number or part of it, treat this as a subtraction problem and write the answer on a new line underneath. So, we need to solve 34 minus 30 and write the answer underneath them on a new line. The answer is 4. This 4 is still left over after we fit into 34 two times. So, we'll need to use it in the next step, which is, the next step is bring down the next digit on the answer until we finish. So, leave the 4 where it is bring down the 7 from 3,472 to make 47. And the next step is solve the division problem. To get the next digit, just repeat the same step you. The next step, you need to do above for the new problem. You can use guesswork again to find the answer. So, we need to solve 47 divided by 15. 47 is bigger than last number, so the answer will be higher. Let's try for 15 times 4 is equal 60. But nope, too high. We'll try 3 instead of 3 times 15 is equals to 45. Smaller than 47 but close to it. Perfect. The answer is 3. So we'll write above the 7 on the on the answer line. If we ended up with a small problem like 13 divided by 15 with the first number smaller, we would need to bring down the third digit, but we could solve it. The next step, continue using long division. Repeat the long division step we used before to multiply our answer by the smaller number. Write the result underneath the larger number and subtract find the next remainder. Remember, we just calculated 47 divided by 15 is equals 3. And now, we want to find what left over. 3 times 15 is equals to 45. 45 underneath the 47. Solve 47 minus 45. Write 2 underneath the 45. The next step is find the last digit. As before, we bring the next division from the original problem. We can solve the next division problem. Repeat the step above until you find every digit in the answer. We got 2 divided by 50 as our next problem, which does not make much sense. Bring down a digit to make 22 divided by 15 instead. 15 goes into 22 one time. So we can write 1 at the end of the answer line. Our answer is now 231. And the last step is find the remainder. One last subtraction problem to find the final remainder. Then we'll be done in fact. If the answer to the subtraction problem is 0, you don't even need to write a remainder. So 1 times 15, so we can write 15 underneath the 22. Calculate 22 minus 15 is equals to 7. We have no more digits to bring down. So instead of more division, we just write remainder 7 or R7 at the end of our answer. The final answer, 3,472 divided by 15 is equals to 131, remainder 7. So, I hope that our topic for today was clear to all of you. It is easy class, right? Yes, it is easy. Again, I am Sir Joshua Liwal Salvador. Thank you for listening and God bless. See you for our next discussion, next meeting. So, God bless. Thank you.